Hottest, best sports podcast show in the world.
Man, y'all already know what it is. It's the Not for Loser Sports Podcast, unfiltered, unscripted, real takes, high stakes, and I am one half of the dynamic dude. They call me the Fresher. Thank you, man. As y'all know, every episode is sponsored by the luxurious streetwear brand, Numi Vested / Coins Apparel. Look, smell, feel like money today. www.coinsapparel.store. Elevate your status. All right, chat. Yo, listen. We would like to thank everyone who has liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel, man. And for those that's just joining us, to our new subscribers, y'all are in the right place if y'all want to hear what y'all not going to hear at the other major networks. This platform going to tell you how it is. We don't tiptoe around nothing, man. Well, now we come from a different walk of life, man. That's just the bottom line. We going to tell you how it is. We don't sugarcoat nothing. And we allow our subscribers to come on the show and not sugarcoat nothing. That's what this podcast and platform is about, man. So for those who have subscribed, like, share, and subscribe to the channel so far, man, give yourself a round of applause. Thank you. Okay, chat. I'm not going to be here all day. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, I believe. I just wanted to get on here and talk about what I seen from ESPN. Yes, you heard me. The major network. Disney. I was doing some research and I ran across NFL power rankings for the 2025-26 season. So I happened to go click on ESPN, right? Now, I don't have nothing against ESPN, man. I've been watching ESPN since I was a child, man. And I don't got no slight for ESPN. But for what I seen today, man, they need a major slap in the face. They is out of their mind, man. Yo, listen, chat, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. They have the Kansas City Chiefs ranked the top team entering into this new NFL season. I can't believe it. It's laughable. It's like they didn't see Kansas City get their kicked in the Super Bowl. Because I don't know how they have the Kansas City Chiefs above the Philadelphia Eagles. I just don't understand it. Also, it's like 3 other teams with a more solid roster than the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, I said it, the Fresher, man. I don't tiptoe around nothing. So, ESPN, y'all have to get off the Kansas City Chiefs glizzy. Yeah, I said it. Y'all should be in Nathan's World Hot Dog Competition or something, man. Now, we all know Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid are great. They are probably the greatest quarterback and coach tandem that we got in the league and probably in history, man, besides Belichick and Tom Brady. But come on, man. Every year, man. And, and to the person that, chat, I made a YouTube short and I had my little short where I told ESPN to get off Kansas City glizzy. So somebody commented, whoever that was that commented, I really hope that you are a subscriber to the channel so you could come on when we live stream and we could talk about whatever we're going to talk about, all football. He going to tell me that the Chiefs went 16-1 last year. I get it. But guess I don't give a I don't care. Because they won like 5 games on a fluke, man. Like they wins was coming like, I don't care about a football god, a football deity, a Zeus. I don't care. Football, Hinduism. I don't care about none of that, man. Yo, listen, man. They was winning. Yo, teams was about to close them out, kick a field goal, they miss it. They blocking it. They doing all types of felonious, man. I don't know what's going on. I ain't know. So listen, I granted they were 16-1. They went to the Super Bowl and got their handed to them, man, by the Philadelphia Eagles. So automatically, the Philadelphia Eagles should be ranked number 1. ESPN, Disney. Like, the Philadelphia Eagles roster is 10 times better than the Kansas City Chiefs. In every position besides the quarterback. Now, don't get me wrong. Patty Mahomes is super light years ahead of Jalen Hurts. But still, man. Like ESPN, man, I'm disappointed, man. So, it's like I said, yo, it's a team that I will put. So, Not for Loser Sports Podcast, I can't speak for Sunny Boulevard. I'm speaking for the Fresher. I will have Philly in the number 1 slot in the NFL power rankings. Sorry. And I'm going to save my number 2 because I'm going to shock the world with this one. So, number 3. Another team that has a better roster than the Kansas City Chiefs going into the 25-26 season. It's Lamar Action Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. So all y'all Kansas City Chiefs fans, y'all got something to say? Put it in the comment section, man. Let's debate. I don't care, man. I've been watching football since I was probably about 6, 7, 8 years old. My dad used to come home from work. He used to have the little squares and pick the pools. I used to pick the team that had the better helmet, man. I didn't have a clue, but I was watching it. I know for a fact the Baltimore Ravens has a better roster top to bottom than the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, if we're talking about entering into the new season, why are we still talking about last year, man? Let's talk about and this is after free agency. This is after the draft. ESPN still chose to put Kansas City number 1, man. Are y'all out of y'all minds? Oh, my God, man. Like I said in our previous episode, Patty Mahomes is in a tier all by itself. But I believe the Baltimore Ravens has a better backfield than the Kansas City Chiefs. Definitely have a better offensive line. Now, their receiving core might be neck to neck. They have better tight ends. Travis Kelce, we know this is his farewell tour. This is the end for Travis Kelce. I love Isaiah Likely and I love Mark Andrews, man. And if I was John Harbaugh, I would give Isaiah Likely more snaps. And I'm not saying that because Mark Andrews dropped the 2-point conversion, none of that. And he fumbled the ball. He lost the playoff game against the Bills last year. You can't, Mark Andrews, I'm sorry, I got to keep it real with you. You lost the game. But that doesn't take nothing away from your legendary career. You are one of the best tight ends to play the game, man. But I will implement Isaiah Likely more into that offense. I know he doesn't have the traditional tight end stature, but the man can play. He can play, man. Now, like I said, the receiver room is probably at an even kill. But I'm going to tell you what the Baltimore Ravens need. They need this to happen this season in order for them to even have a fighting chance in the AFC. So Zay Flowers, I'm talking to you. Zay Flowers, John Harbaugh, and Lamar Jackson need you to hit your head on Pluto. And that's Pluto fell out of the solar system and he came back with a different name. It's the farthest planet away from the sun. You need to hit your head on that. They need you to be elite number 1 receiver, man. We already know the Ravens defense solid. They added Jair Alexander. Do we need to speak on Roquan Smith? Like, come on, man. Let's be real. Now, I understand the Kansas City Chiefs got Karlaftis, and that Nick Bolton is Nick Bolton. Nick Bolton is like you shaking a soda, you shake it up real hard, and then you open the top, and that shit explode. That's how explosive Nick Bolton is, man. The man is, yo, listen, I love Nick Bolton, man. His name don't get mentioned enough. But from roster, top to bottom, the Baltimore Ravens has a better roster than the Kansas City Chiefs. So I don't understand how the Chiefs is ranked number one in the power rankings, ESPN. I'm talking to y'all. And I got another team that has a better roster than the Kansas City Chiefs that should have been put ahead of them entering this new year. It is Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions. Yo, listen, the Detroit Lions are so talented, you could put them at 2, 3, 4. You could even question 1. But you got to put respect to the reigning Super Bowl champs. You got to put the reigning Super Bowl champs at number 1. But the Detroit Lions, yo, listen, man. I never seen a roster with so much explosive talent before in my life. Never. I said never. You name the team. The greatest show on turf ain't got a chance. Yo, listen. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery in that backfield. That's the best backfield in the league. What you want to call them? Sonic and Knuckles? Sonic and Tails? I don't give a damn what you call them. The boy Jahmyr Gibbs is a superstar. Like, I made a reference to Barry Sanders in our last episode, and I mean it, man. Yo, listen. When I used to watch Barry Sanders, even though his offensive line was atrocious, it felt like every time that quarterback put that football in the stomach of Barry Sanders, he was going to hit his head on the goalpost. And I feel the same way about Jahmyr Gibbs, man. The man is a playmaker, man. I'm not going to spend all night talking about Jahmyr Gibbs because if you're a true diehard NFL fan, we see a superstar. Not in the making. He's already here. He's off to the races. Now, Jared Goff. Now, we all know Patrick Mahomes is light years ahead of Jared Goff. But Jared Goff is still an adequate quarterback in this league. He took the Rams to the Super Bowl. Did we forget? The man was the most efficient quarterback last year. The man went like 5 straight games with like 2 incompletions, man. Like, he did some otherworldly shit. So let's stop acting like Jared Goff can't get the job done. Now, I do admit, he wet the bed a couple times. It's like, yo, when he's under pressure, I don't know what's up with Jared Goff and that little thing he got going on. Throwing 5 interceptions in a primetime game. I think he threw 3 interceptions in a playoff game. I mean, the Detroit Lions completely underachieved last year. And it's all on Jared Goff. We can't blame nobody but Jared Goff for that playoff failure. So, do I need to speak on Amon-Ra St. Brown? I don't think we need to. Now, Jameson Williams had an excellent season last year. But I think he's going to take a step forward, man. Dude, we don't need to speak on Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's a top 10 receiver in this league. So we don't need to speak on him. Sam Laporta is a top 10 tight end in this league, man. Like, Aiden Hutchinson, hopefully he comes back at 85%, because that was a gruesome leg injury. Woo-wee. But come on, man. Let's be for real, man. The Detroit Lions probably got the best safety tandem with the what is his name? Brian Branch and whatever the hell his name is. And the Kelly kid, man. And listen. Chat. Now, I know I said Nick Bolton is who I said he is. But that Anzalone, that kid that looked like he just walked off the sand on the beach, He is a stud, man. So again, ESPN, the Detroit Lions has a better roster than the Kansas City Chiefs from top to bottom. So, chat, I know y'all wondering, like, who he got number 2? He skipped over number 2. It's a reason why I skipped over number 2. Because quite honestly, I believe the number 2 could be number 1 and should be number 1, but I'm not going to make him number 1 because I got to put respect on the Philadelphia Eagles name. It's the Houston Texans, man. Listen, let me tell you something about the Houston Texans, man. All they need is an offensive line. Everything else is in place, man, for a Super Bowl run. I promise you, man. If D'Amico Ryans can protect C.J. Stroud is going to hit his head on the Milky Way. Like you got, Joe Mixon is a quiet superstar back. I don't care what nobody say. Joe Mixon been a superstar since he was in Cincinnati. Tank Dell was on a rise. Nico Collins is on a rise, but he probably has arrived. Dalton Schultz is a solid tight end. Do I need to speak on the defense? Now, we all know D'Amico Ryans was a defensive player for the San Francisco 49ers. The man defense is magnificent, man. Like, listen, the 2 edge rushers in Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson Jr., listen, man. I wish I could pull up the stat. They probably had the most sacks in the league last year, man. Like, your 2 edge rushers are top tier, man. Then you got a solid linebacker core with the Henry Toto kid. I forgot the other linebacker name. But, listen, man. The Houston Texans defense is filled with nothing but talent, man. Derek Stingley Jr., Jalen Petrie. Man, I can name. Listen, man. Like I said, chat, if the Buffalo Bills don't seize the moment because Kansas City is taking a step back, they not taking a huge step back like I predicted, man. They not. But they taking a step back. The Houston Texans going to have something to say. I promise you. And if I was a gambling man, listen, disclaimer. If I was a gambling man, I will put $100 on the Houston Texans to go to the Super Bowl. And I might just do that. So ESPN, man, I respect y'all, man. All I'm saying is, man, y'all got to get off the Kansas City Chiefs glizzy, man. That's it. That's it, man. I need to smack y'all back into reality. Because y'all tripping, man. So, chat, man, I'm not going to spend. Like I said, man, I'm about to go to bed, man. Tired, man. Listen, chat, man. When this NFL season start, we is about to cook, man. So we creating all type of segments. We're going to do our top 5 picks of the week. We're going to call it You Know the Vibes, top 5 picks. We're going to have top performers. We're going to have a whole bunch of segments to the show. Right now, we just building up anticipation. But this is a platform you are going to want to watch. I promise you. And then we doing something that no other podcast is giving their subscribers the opportunity to do. And that's join the show. So we are going to create the best football community the world, not YouTube, the world has ever seen, man. Like I said, we can have 10 people on at one time, man. But all we ask is y'all be respectful, man. Now, like I said, we will be live streaming on YouTube. So We have to watch our language. We cannot be disrespectful towards each other. Listen, so look, right? You don't have to just come on the show to debate with us. If somebody else is on the show and they making a statement and you don't agree, pull up. And then y'all two could go at it and we just be the mediator. It's very simple, man. Make sure y'all turn y'all notifications on for Not for Loser Sports Podcast. When we go live and we say, yo, we are accepting guests, all you do is go to any one of our social media pages, drop your email. We will send a link to your email. You can click the email. You click the link in the email. I don't care if you at work, if you in the car, if you at home, if you at your side chick house. I don't care where you at, man. All we ask is that the background be quiet so everybody can hear each other, man. And let's talk football. Like I said, we're going to be streaming all Thursday night games, all Bills games, all Sunday night games, all Monday night games. And hell, I might stream in the morning with the London games as well, man. So, chat, we want to hear from y'all. We want y'all advice, yo. So listen, y'all give us segments y'all want to see. We already created segments and we in the lab. But we want to accommodate our community. So y'all tell us what type of segments to create, bloopers, all that, man. That's what we gonna do, man. Our dedication is to y'all, man. Like I said, man, like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. We love you, man. And you already know how it go.
They told me I was too flashy. That's what you say when you broke. Man, I was sleeping on that cash, B. It's much different when you woke. Hard night stepping on cocaine. I spent about 100 grand on this gold chain. My bag wasn't that up if I had to show things. Now that my money fly, a nigga so plain. Y'all just fake fly, we call that soul plane. You gon' die trying to ride, we gon' call that road rage. I spent about 3,500 on these gold shades. Now all I see is money and you can't keep it from me. Coins.